In the chat, it looks like you guys are voting Aaron Rodgers is going to come back for 2025. 58% of you say yes, 42% say no. Bean, I guess I'll ask you this. If Rodgers comes back, how does that impact either the quarterback room? Let's not change the quarterback room, but how does that impact maybe your approach to the draft, if at all, or your approach to free agency? Like, what is Rodgers' role if he does come back next year?
Well, I think it's very much the bridge. If you look at the team, like you just said, so, we have 4/5 of the offensive line, right? That's pretty good, pretty solid offensive line. You find the right tackle, whether that's in the draft or you go and get a journeyman type at the end of their career, 3-4 years left in their career. Whatever way you do it, you get somebody, finish the offensive line. You still got Garrett Wilson, you still got Devontae Adams. The new coaching staff, I believe, will like Scratchy Malachi, Malachi Corley, more than these guys for whatever reason. He couldn't seem to break into the line. You still have Breece Hall, Braylon Allen, Isaiah Davis. Conklin wants to come back. So we have a team here, and now that they've played together for a year, I think you can very much look at it like not an all-in kind of, trade your draft assets away, for an all-in year, but you can focus on that, piece together some holes, plug some holes and feel like, hey man, while I'm kind of just getting here, I might be able to win some games for a new, a new regime. You don't have to worry about quarterback. You can take a look at Jordan Travis. If you have your room, your quarterback room, you can take a dart in the mid rounds if you want to do that and go another route. But I think it actually affords you a little bit of a breath. And like a lot of people have brought up, it's kind of a mulligan year for a head coach. If he says, okay, well, look, we're not going to be, if we get rid of Aaron Rodgers, we're not really in a position to get that, fix-it quarterback right now. Anybody that you get is more than likely going to be some sort of project or a Kirk Cousins or something ridiculous like on that end. So I think it could make sense. Like, hey, look, we're going to plug some defensive line holes. We're going to get some real focus on the safety position, which we haven't done for real in the last 5-6 years or so. So, and we might actually be able to win some games with this offense playing together for a whole year now. So I don't know. I think it could be, more of a benefit to a new regime to have that year with Aaron Rodgers. Everybody knows it's 1 year. Everybody knows this is it. And we're just going to kind of use this year not to worry about the quarterback position and develop Jordan Travis or otherwise and just go that route.
Matt, what about you? What does this team look like if Aaron Rodgers does decide to come back in 25?
I think they would be like, all right, you have one more go. Not that they're going to go full 2024 offseason and bring in, the 1 year mercenaries like Tyron Smith and Hassan Reddick and Mike Williams and guys like that. But I think they'll kind of use him as a bridge, unfortunately, with how this draft is shaping out. The Jets have the 7th pick, and there's really only 2 quarterbacks who I think are going to go in the first round, and they're expected to go 1 and 2, and it's not a very strong quarterback class. So I don't know if they draft someone maybe in the mid rounds, and then it's like, let's see what you have in Jordan Travis and this other guy. But I think you look at it as a chance for a new regime to come in and, have some success in year one. If everything breaks right, if Rodgers stays healthy, if he plays better next year. And then from there, you find your contingency plan in 2026 at the quarterback position and, kind of have a good infrastructure in place already.
What's up, guys? Matt O'Leary from Talkin' Jets. If you liked that video, please make sure to subscribe and follow for more New York Jets content.